Welcome back to my channel. I'm Mike from forexstrategy.club.
And I'm Lisa, and I'm happy to be able to ask maybe strange questions again today.
Yes, great, Lisa. Nice to have you back. Of course, I'm very happy about that too. Today we have to discuss something, and that might be the best trading robot in 2025. I've already called it the best trading robot in 2024, and there's a good reason for that. It really achieved excellent results with a breakout strategy. And today, we want to compare how it all looks in the demo account, in the real money account, compared to the backtest. And only then can we really say that it really works very, very well.
What is a breakout strategy, and how does it work?
Okay, great. A good question. We'll get started right away, and then I'll show you how the breakout strategy works and why I have to make this addition. Because we have small differences in the backtest and the real result. And why? We have our chart here again as normal. Just on the left, these aren't prices. These are just profit points. In this case, it's really important that we have the months in here. We'll start in October 2024 and go up to 2025. That's just an example. How does it all work? Let's say we have a share price or a price on the FOREX and the price goes down first. If a correction has formed like this and it is complete, that means that and if we continue to go down, then we can say we open a buy stop order in this case. If it goes in the other direction, then a sell stop order. In this case, a buy stop order. And the broker remembers this order. That means that if the price later goes above this again, then this order is only opened. So now we'll wait and see what happens. The price goes further down, corrects again. There is another counter correction. And here, too, we have the completed end of a correction. What do? We open another buy stop order. Yes, we are now complete in October. We will now start accordingly in November. The whole thing will then continue. Within the correction, there can also be sub-corrections. Buy stop orders will be opened here again. Yes. We'll add these in too. So, and if I say, for example, I'm now doing something in the real live account. I start here, for example. Then it doesn't have these orders in it. Yes, that means that if we go through here later, maybe run through all the prices, then we won't have these in it, because we only started later. And that's really important when we make the comparison, to see that we really do have small differences here, that certain trades aren't included. That's a small explanation of why it is like that. So, now we have the whole thing again here, that the whole thing is going down. And now we're close to the point where we say, now the whole thing might go in the other direction, and all the orders can be cleared. And that's actually happening now. That means the price goes through all these buy stop orders. These orders are basically opened, and we now have entries in here accordingly. And that's how the breakout strategy works. And what makes them so valuable is quite simply that they can take weeks and months. That means that over weeks and months, there are lots and lots of orders. And when there really is a point where a currency pair, for example, goes through the roof, then they are all cleared away, and you have enormous percentage profits in your account. And to explain to you again, briefly, why that is. To briefly show you again why I said 2024. That really was maybe the trading robot. I will show you again the results that we would have achieved last year if we had started in 2016. And that is really mind-blowing. Yes, we can see that here. We started at 10,000 on January 1st, 2016. Yes, that means we have a full 9 years here. And within these 9 years, we went from 10,000 to over 500,000 in profit. Yes, that means we are more than 50 times the whole. And I'll show you the whole thing again, at which drawdown this would have happened. And as you can see here, we would have had a maximum drawdown of 16.68% in the whole time. Because of course, not every trade always ends in profit, logically. And because we don't use a grid or martingale system, it's also the case that losses are made sometimes. You have to be very clear about that. But as I said, a 50-fold increase within 9 years, and that with such a low drawdown, that really is an incredible result. And we're looking at 5,147 trades in 9 years. That means we're at around 570 trades per year. That's around 2 trades per day that you have. And in this case, that's really just one currency pair. Yes, that has to be said very clearly. And as I said, I ran the whole thing, again, in a demo account. And the results are coming in now, because we now want to compare what the whole thing would have looked like. Yes, in the backtest and in the live result. This is the demo account.
What kind of account did you use, and which broker do you recommend for this strategy?
Yes, I have used a RoboForex account, and I have been using RoboForex for many, many years. And lots of developers also use RoboForex to present their trading robots, for example. This is an ECN account, which means it has the lowest fees and the lowest spreads. And if you use my link, you also get a 25% discount. You can find out more about this in the video description below, and there will be a short advertising break shortly. But as I said, we'll start now and compare the whole backtest with the real results. So, I would now like to briefly explain what we have here. We have a 4-hour range. I only have a backtest here. Yes, on the left is the backtest. Here are the entries and exits in the 4-hour range. And on the right, we see the demo account at RoboForex, where he actually entered and exited. Up here, it's all in the hour range, and I want to concentrate on the 4-hour range because it is simply less and easier to control. Yes, the video should not last forever. And now let's just start and see where the first results are. So in the live account, we have entries and exits on December 2nd. We don't have them in the backtest. Why is that? I said here that it is a backtest. It is supposed to test from December 1st. That means that these orders were probably placed before December, as a buy stop order or a sell stop order, in this case both. And accordingly, logically, it does not have them in the backtest. We'll start here on December 9th and see if we can find anything here. And indeed, we have found something. On December 9th, at 5:34 p.m. and 6 seconds, he entered the live account. And on December 9th, at 5:34 p.m. and 5 seconds, i.e. 1 second earlier, he entered the backtest. At 5:50 p.m. and 5:43 p.m., as you can see from the out here, he exited again. And here we exited again at 5:50 p.m. and 5:43 p.m. So we really exited to the second, entered a second later, exited on the second. Both trades, it must be said, ended up in the red. That means we are in the red here, and we are also in the red in the real result. Then we have December 13th, 2:20 and 8. Let's see if we can find the same here. December 13th, 2:20 and 4:20. 4 seconds. So here we entered 4 seconds earlier in the live account and exited at 3:42 and 6:20. And here we exited at 3:42 and 6:20. So again we exited exactly on the second. Here too there was a loss. A small loss, but there was a loss. Which is not a bad thing, whether there is a loss or a profit here. I can already tell you that in December the H4 timeframe was not profitable. The H1 timeframe was. Yes? And for now, we are only concerned with whether the back tests, the really, really good back tests, are really real. Yes? And if they really agree, then we can temporarily not care if we make losses here and there, as long as the profits keep coming in over a longer period of time. That is the decisive factor for now. Then we'll look at the next one. That would be December 18th, September 21st. Then we have September 21st, and 10 seconds entry in the back test, and 11 seconds. So 1 second later in the live account. And exit on May 23rd. And exit on May 23rd. Again, the same exit, down to the second, back test, and live result. And here we made a profit, in both the back test and the live test. And then we come to the last clock on December 26th, 4:41 p.m., 22nd, 4 p.m., December 26th, 4:41 p.m., and 23. And got off at 17:15, and 10. And here again the exact seconds. So the exits are all really accurate to the second.
Wow. These almost perfectly identical entry times are really impressive.
Exactly. That is the crucial thing, that the entries and exits are really the same, so that you can really say that you can really trust these backtest results. And that is simply what it is all about, that we find out. Now that we have established that, I would like to briefly show you what kind of offer I can make you in combination with RoboForex. It continues immediately after the advertisement. RoboForex is one of the world's largest and most reputable Forex brokers, with a proven track record spanning many years. By choosing RoboForex, you're joining a global community of traders who benefit from transparent pricing, reliable execution, and exceptional customer support. And here's the best part. When you register through my partner ID QMYJ, you'll earn a daily 25% cashback on both spreads and commissions. This means more value on every trade you make, every single day.
Where can I download these settings? And what do I have to do to get them?
Okay. That is a very, very good question. We will get to that in a moment. You can go to my website, because on my website, you can belong to the Forex Strategy Club. Very simple. How does it work? You register with RoboForex, with my partner, IDQNYJ. And then you register with me on the site. Register there. Send me the whole thing, and I will keep you free. And you can then download the settings here on my site, in the relevant post, which I'll link to below.
So the Forex Strategy Club is completely free?
Correct. It doesn't cost you any money. The only thing it costs is a bit of work. Signing up with RoboForex, using my partner ID. Registering on my site. And then you will be able to download all the free settings and so on from my site in the future. If you liked this video too, please give me a like and a comment below. That helps the YouTube algorithm, so that I can make more videos about it, or about other trading robots. The next ones are already in the pipeline, so be sure to subscribe to the channel. And then I look forward to seeing you again next week. Thank you very much, Lisa.
Thank you for letting me be a part of it again. I'm looking forward to next week.
And with that, all I can say is, see you next week. Take care. Ciao.